So we are going to do some more work like we did last week, last Friday, when we looked at 3 of the digraphs in the phase 3 sounds. So we're going to look at 3 more today, all in phase 3. And I've already written on the blog that you might have found some of these quite challenging, a little bit tricky, but that's okay, because if you watch this video, then you're looking at these sounds again and we're practicing the actions. And also you're practicing finding those digraphs, and I've got a trigraph today as well, which I will explain in a minute. You are finding those digraphs and those trigraphs in those words, which is a really good skill to practice for your reading. So even if you're just pointing out where you can see the digraph or trigraph in the word, that is great work. And then if you are able to segment the other sounds, brilliant. And then if you're blending on top of that, then amazing. So any of those things that you are doing is all really good practice to get better at reading. So the 3 sounds that we're looking at today, the first one is a trigraph. And I wonder if any of you can remember what a trigraph is. I wonder if you can think of a trigraph that we've learned in school. Yeah, so the one we're doing today is this one. And it's I. Now it's a trigraph because it's got 1, 2, 3 letters in it. 3 letters that make one sound, we call it a trigraph. Okay, if it's got 2 letters, we call it a digraph. So this is a trigraph. It's got I, G, H. IGH together makes the sound I. And when we see that in a word, we don't go I, G, H. We say that together as I. And look, it's got a line underneath it to show us that they are making one sound. Okay, so we're looking at I today, and the action for I is I, a bit like a captain. So hand up to here and you go I, and that's your action. The next one that we're looking at is a digraph because it's only got 2 letters. It's got O and A, and O and A together make the O sound. Okay, so this together is O. Can you say that? And the action for O is when you you might pretend you've made a mistake. So you put your hand over your mouth and you go, oh, and do a little bit of your surprised, shocked face. Oh, okay. So that's the O sound. And then finally, the one that we're doing today, there's kind of 2 because it's one sound, but it can make 2 different sounds, which is a bit confusing. And it's these ones here. Have a look and see if you can remember what they might make. So they can either make the short sound, which is or the long sound, which is oo. So it's an O and an O to make the one sound. The short sound is have a go at saying that. And the long sound is oo. Have a go at saying oo. And you might remember that the action from that one is you're pretending to be a cuckoo bird, and we are going ooh, and we're doing our backwards and forwards. I bet you guys can do it much better than Miss Tay. So just like last week, I'm going to hold up a word. I want you first of all to find the digraph or the trigraph, see if you can point to it on the screen, and then once you've found it, say that sound and then have a go at segmenting the rest of the word. So I'll show you what I would like you to do with this one here. So we've got our trigraph. So I look at the word, I can see a trigraph there, so I'm going to point there and I know that that trigraph is I. And then I go back to the beginning, I, high. So I segment and then I blend it. That's high, not high. It's high up. So it's the way that's spelled is the one that when we're saying it's high up, I can't reach it. Okay. So look for the digraph or the trigraph, say what it is, and then go back and segment and blend to read the word. And like I said, any of the things that you are doing, if you are just finding the digraph or the trigraph and pointing at it, if you are looking at individual sounds that you already know and saying, oh, there's s or there's fantastic. If you are then able to segment them and blend them together, amazing. Any of those things are really good practice. Okay, let's go. N, I, t, night. B, O, T, boat. Use one of these ones. I'm trying to decide which ones to use next. Now you have to make a decision here. Is it the long or the short? Try it with both and see which sounds right. M, oo, n, moon. Again, making a decision. Is it or is it oo? L, k, look. Look for the digraph first. Miss Tay forgot again. Say the digraph. O, t. O, t. Float. Making a decision. Long or short. Try it with both if you're not sure which one sounds right. T, k, took. Again, making another decision. Z, oom, zoom. So it's the long oo, z, oom, zoom. Making a decision, long or short. S, p, oo, n. Spoon. Ooh, back to our trigraph. Can you remember what it is? I, t. Flight. Last one, making a decision. Try it with both if you're not sure, long or short. B, oo, k, book. Ooh, b, k, book. So that's the short sound. Okay, so what you can do is you could go back to the beginning of the video. You could pause it on different words. You could have a go at writing these words out. Have a go at writing them underneath I, underneath O, or underneath oo or and then or you could just go back and practice reading them. If there was some that video was too quick for you, just pause it when the word comes up and you can practice reading them. And that's something you could have a go at doing on your own for 10 minutes, seeing if you can read them, and then maybe you could show your adult that you managed to read all the words on the video. Well done, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll hopefully have some more digraphs for you next week on our blog post.